A 7-month-old baby vanishes from a California parking lot. The mother's story is falling apart, and the father's past is dark. In the latest update, they've lawyered up and are refusing a lie detector test. Investigators are now hinting at foul play. This is the chilling disappearance of Emmanuel Haro, and I'm Joseph Morris. Please like and subscribe. It's August 14th, 2025 in Yucaipa, a quiet San Bernardino County town. Around 8 p.m. that night, 30-year-old Rebecca Haro is in the Big Five Sporting Goods parking lot. She says she's there to grab a mouthguard for her stepson's football practice. Her 7-month-old son, Emmanuel, needs a diaper change, so she lays him by his car seat in her truck. Then, in an unbelievable twist, she says a stranger says hola, and next thing she knows, she's on the ground with a black eye and her baby is gone. Rebecca runs into the store, frantic, asking if anybody saw a baby or someone carrying one. No one did. So she calls 911 immediately, pointing out there were no cameras in the parking lot, which many found suspiciously odd. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department launches a massive search that night. Deputies, canine units with scent tracking dogs and helicopters scoured the area for Emmanuel. Described as 24 inches tall, 21 pounds, with brown hair, brown eyes, a noticeable cross eye, and wearing a black Nike onesie. But the dogs lose his scent near the truck, which is troubling. Almost like he was never there or was moved instantly. The search continues into August 15th, with friends and family putting up flyers and combing the streets. Rebecca and her husband, 35-year-old Jake Haro, appear on TV, pleading for Emmanuel's safe return.
Just give him back to me again. Please don't harm my son. Please, I'm begging you. Please, God, please. He was very playful. He loved his sister. His sister always kissed him.
He was a healthy baby. He was crawling. He was kicking. He was playing with his toys.
I got him out of the car seat, and I laid him down and so I could get his diapers ready. And somebody said, "Hola," and that's all I remember. And I saw white. And a hearing sound, I fell on the floor. And I said, as I got up, I couldn't find my son. I checked all around my truck.
Whoever took our son, please give him back.
So let's just unpack that. Rebecca begs for her son's return, but her eyes are completely dry. No tears, which feels off for a grieving mother. She claims she was knocked out after hearing hola, but a punch to the eye means the attacker faced her, making her claim of not seeing the attacker very suspicious. Jake, her husband, describes Emmanuel as a healthy, active baby, but slips into past tense, saying he was crawling and playing. And as well, the father looks like he's avoiding looking into the camera, always staring down or away. To many online, their demeanor, her lack of tears, his evasiveness, feel staged. And here's where it gets even stranger. Rebecca's story about rushing for a mouthguard doesn't quite add up, as mouthguards need molding, so why the urgent trip at 8 p.m. at night? What do you guys think of all this? Does this look staged to you as well? But that wasn't the only thing raising eyebrows. On August 16th, investigators confront Rebecca about inconsistencies in her story. Her dark bruising doesn't add up. Experts say a black eye takes hours to darken, not minutes. Her claim of being knocked out seems like an excuse to avoid describing a suspect or vehicle, which is why no Amber Alert was issued. She shuts down and refuses to keep talking to these investigators when they pointed out these inconsistencies. And a major update just came in today. Rebecca and Jake lawyered up, refused a lie detector test, so if that isn't a red flag to you guys, I don't know what is. Rebecca's mother told KTLA News that Jake rejected the test, insisting on a lawyer first. She also revealed authorities removed a 2-year-old child from their home, adding serious concern. The sheriff's department says foul play cannot be ruled out. Now let's add another layer. Jake's sister, Maria Haro, drops a video statement.
And there is a lot of discussion on whether my nephew is special needs. He is late in development, but as far as we know, the doctors say that he's in great health. He's fine. He just has a lazy eye, and that made him more beautiful than anybody I knew, because I loved him so much. It didn't matter what he looked like.
So people pointed out that she says loved him, which is the past tense again. People are asking, why does everybody's story sound the exact same, like almost like the entire family rehearsed it? Meanwhile, police were noticing something else. Jake has a troubling history. In June 2023, he pleaded guilty to willful child cruelty in Riverside County. A woman claiming to be his former Walmart coworker posted on Facebook, "Used to work with Jake at Walmart. He should be the prime suspect in all of this. I'm not going to go into detail, but his previous relationship didn't end so well. He's crazy, and he beat one of his kids so bad it caused severe brain damage. The child was not the same. Let's just be real here. Jake should be the #1 suspect." This allegation, paired with his conviction, fueled online speculation. Reports also note Jake is in the US illegally from Mexico, which could complicate his cooperation with authorities. Online sleuths on X point out that Rebecca never entered Big Five, suggesting she avoided the store's surveillance cameras, which could have shown whether Emmanuel was even with her that night. And here's where it gets even stranger. Critics online say Emmanuel's photos don't look like a typical 7-month-old. He appears listless, not alert or engaged, raising questions about his condition before the alleged kidnapping. The dog's failure to track his scent suggests he might not have been in that parking lot at all. Now let's move to the investigation's next chapter. The sheriff's specialized investigations division takes over, interviewing everyone close to the family. But the trail is cold. No witnesses saw a stranger in the parking lot, and no security footage from Big Five shows anything suspicious, despite Rebecca's quick claim about no cameras. On X and TikTok, people are tearing into Rebecca's dry-eyed pleas and Jake's evasive demeanor, with many speculating about a potential cover-up. By August 16th, this case is no longer just a kidnapping. It's a puzzle with missing pieces. The sheriff's department stays quiet, only saying they're following all leads. Friends and family keep searching, plastering Emmanuel's picture everywhere. A tiny boy with a cross eye, last seen in a black Nike onesie. The community's desperate, but evidence is scarce. So here's my take. To many online, this looks like deception. Rebecca's story just doesn't hold up. Her bruising doesn't match the timeline. Her no cameras comment feels like a deflection, and claiming she was knocked out seems like a dodge to avoid a suspect description. Avoiding Big Five's cameras suggests she knew they might expose her. Jake's child cruelty conviction and the coworker's chilling Facebook post about severe abuse set off alarm bells. Their refusal to take a lie detector test and decision to lawyer up deepen these suspicions. Maria's past tense video feels like part of a coordinated story. Allegedly listless photos of Emmanuel and the dog's failure to track his scent make many wonder if he was even in that parking lot. Now, I'm not saying they're guilty, but the clues point closer to home than a random stranger. Investigators need to dig hard into Jake, Rebecca, and even Maria's stories to find Emmanuel. So I'm keeping track of this case. Let's hope Emmanuel is found safe. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment because I read every single one. Thank you for watching.